Imagine if every time Batman showed up in Gotham, someone gave him a completely different name. One day his Caped Crusader, the next Dark Knight, then Vigilante number 001, and somehow everyone's expected to keep track. That's basically the cybersecurity world's problem with naming hacking groups. Last month, Google dropped a bombshell by overhauling how they label these digital villains, and honestly, it's about time someone tried to bring order to this chaos. Let me break down why this matters. For over a decade, the industry's been slapping random code names on hacking groups like it's a high school D&D club. Fancy Bear? Sounds like a tea-cozy brand, but it's actually a Russian state-sponsored crew that breached the DNC. Lazarus Group. Cute, until you realize they are the North Koreans who stole $81 million from Bangladesh Central Bank. These names aren't just catchy, they are survival tools. Shane Huntley, Google's top hacker hunter, calls it critical for defending against attacks. But here's the twist, until now, every company had their own naming zoo. Mandiant used boring alphabet soup like APT1, CrowdStrike named groups after birds, and someone thought APT for 20 was a good idea. Personally, I think Google's new system is genius, but also kinda lazy. They are pairing random first names with country-coded second words, Castle for China, Ion for Iran, Neptune for North Korea. It's like naming hurricanes designed to crash into your firewall. At first glance, it feels reductive. Do we really need another Neptune Tempest or Relic Shadow? But dig deeper, and this structure solves a massive problem: clarity. When you're under attack, you don't need poetic flair. You need to know if it's Pyongyang poking your power grid or Tehran's agents in your email server. The old system was like trying to coordinate disaster relief using Yelp reviews. What many people don't realize is that naming isn't just about labels, it's about patterns. Huntley argues that tracking groups like the Lazarus Gang reveals attack DNA, their favorite malware, their target sweet spots, even their vacation schedules. State-sponsored hackers are creatures of habit. They'll keep using the same infrastructure for years because why fix what the West keeps falling for? Criminal groups. Total chaos. They are like mercenary rock bands, members rotate, styles change, and suddenly APT-41 is Project 1937 because someone switched record labels. But here's the elephant in the server room: why can't we just unify all these naming systems? Google's move helps, but hundreds of competing schemes still exist. Huntley admits it's impossible. Every company sees different data angles. Imagine trying to describe an elephant when you're blindfolded and only touching its trunk. Even sharing intel doesn't fix this, there's always blind spots. So while MITRE's master list, which, yes, I've bookmarked, tries to be the Wikipedia of hackers, the real question is whether standardization matters more than operational secrecy. If you take a step back, this whole debate mirrors a bigger cybersecurity paradox. We want transparency to defend ourselves, but perfect visibility would collapse the entire espionage economy. Google's naming shift isn't just about semantics, it's a philosophical statement on how we categorize digital threats. Will Castle Wall or Neptune Surge become household names? Probably not. But maybe, just maybe, a sysadmin under siege will glance at an alert and think, oh crap, it's Relic again, we've seen this move before. And in 5 seconds, that could save millions of dollars. So what's next? Do we gamify this? Add leaderboards? Or do we accept that naming hackers will always be like naming hurricanes, useful, but never quite capturing the storm's true fury? Let me know your take. Is Google's system the start of order, or just a new flavor of chaos?